One of the subjects to be hotly debated next week at the UN climate change talks in Poland will be definitely that is arising from farming. Heavy emissions from livestock are a growing concern when it comes to climate change. Manure from animals contains not only methane, which traps heat with 25 times the efficiency of carbon dioxide, but also nitrous oxide, which is an even more potent warming agent. Also, meat requires energy for refrigeration as it moves from farm to market to home. And large developing countries like Brazil, India, China are consuming 33% more red meat than they did last decade. This figure is expected to double globally before 2050. But producing meat in this ever more crowded world also requires creating new pastures. That means planting more land for imported feeds, and particularly soy, instead of relying on local grazing. And this has contributed also to the clearing of rainforests, particularly in South America, and then robbing the world of more crucial carbon sinks, which are vast tracts of trees and vegetation that absorb CO2. But to wean consumers off eating red meat is very, very difficult. And there will probably be much talk next week on taxation potential, taxing meat like pork and beef. Also will be the fact that out of the 2,000 projects that are supported by the UN Green Financing System, which is intended to curb emissions, only 98 projects so far are focusing on agriculture. Under examination, though, will be one taking place in the Netherlands at an experimental farm in Sturksel. This is an experimental centre which is converting pig waste into gases. The process is known as methane capture, and these gases are burnt for energy and then sold on to the grid. The experimental centre is also inventing feed that will make cows belch less methane. California is already working on a program to encourage similar systems in their pig and dairy farms. This is the global warming hotspot for the Global Warming Alliance.